Hello, Robert. I'm glad you took a liking to the short film I made. I really did appreciate your involvement in it, however unwitting. You see, I enlisted the help of a friend. I wanted your voice. You thought I pieced it all together myself. You're not too far off. I have a friend. A machine. He listened closely to you and found a way to say things you've never said before in a way that suggests that you have. I realized after sending my film to you that I may not have been giving myself a proper first impression. After all, I was essentially using your identity to approach you. However, I am a stickler for privacy. I'd be damned to hear my own voice shaped to say just about anything. Harsh, I know. But when someone puts themselves out there and just drones on and on for hours upon hours, it's easy to gather enough words to feed the machine. No offense meant. By the way, your videos are rather interesting. You're just easy. Either way, I want to take this time now to properly introduce myself to you. You may call me James Anaheim, so long as I feel comfortable. I hope you don't mind if I borrow that name and his likeness. Consider it fascination in the subject that is you and your work. I have been following you and your work for quite a while now. Don't worry though, I'm not crazy or anything. I have other things to obsess over aside from you. I am in practice of what some call magic, some call cult. But my true passion is an expedition. Expedition through the structures made by modern man and left abandoned abruptly from their active state. It is cathartic to experience the haunting solitude of these rooms, and to glimpse into the state we will leave every building in the end times. I derive pleasure in seeing what people leave behind. In fact, I make a game of it. But what good is a game with no one to play with me? Hence, I gave two friends of mine summons to meet you. The first you might recognize. You've seen his face before. His name is Mephistopheles. The machine, the myth, the legend, the one who's been making all of this possible. He's been familiar with you for a while. Imagine feeling pain, or worse yet, causing pain, and growing from it, shedding a piece of you behind as you try to move on. But forever, that shadow you leave on time, the darkness of your past, every single one of your sins, comes back to haunt you. However, you seem to dwell on your past quite a lot, my friend. If I didn't know any better, I was almost sure you walk without considering where you're walking to. But there is a future for you, Robert, and he is our final player. One you must look forward to understand. There is a future for you, Robert, and you will be intimidated by it. It is, after all, the unknown. The future is horrifying. It exhumes an intoxicating concoction of benevolence, yet malice, and you are unsure which is more characteristic of its true nature. The future will loom over you, its features forever remaining unknown despite constantly being in front of you. The future is a ghost. The catch is, Robert, I can control the future. And with a little training, you can too. There is a future for you, Robert, but only if it can reach the you that it is meant for. So, let's play a game, Robert.